Today we're focusing on side dishes that you can do when you're out grilling or smoking. And we're gonna do some amazing corn on the cob. It will be tender and delicious. Check it out. So let's talk about what we have. We have here whole corn on the cob. I've got them sitting in a tub of water. They've just been soaking in it. I had a frying pan sit on top to hold them all below the surface of the water. The reason why is we want all of these husks to absorb that water and help steam this while it's on the grill. It also keeps these from just burning up and turning into a flame in the grill. Now I fired my PitBoss up at 375 degrees, and for that temperature, these typically will cook for about 25 to 35 minutes. That gives the kernels a nice bite still, but they're really juicy and tender. They're not dried out. I actually like my corn to have a bit of bite. I don't want it to be like that canned corn where it's almost mush, right? That's not so good. But the beauty of this is it's really flexible. If you're cooking something low and slow, like say you're doing a brisket or you're doing some ribs and you're down at 250 degrees, no problem. Just cook them longer. You just want to check them out, make sure that those kernels are good and tender and still just have that bit of bite to them, that's all. So with the grill up to temperature, let me show you the very complex process of actually cooking these. It's as simple as grabbing your corn and popping it on your grate. Now you noticed I put my grate up pretty high. I want to keep these away from the actual fire, but set it in there. That's all there is to this. And it really is as simple as just popping these guys on here. You'll notice there's a lot of water here. That's all right. It's going to help steam these. Whew. There we go. Close this up, let it do its thing. So about every 10 minutes, we just want to take these and rotate them over. I tend to turn them 180 degrees the first time. They are hot. Be careful doing this. So the next time I turn these in another 10 to 15 minutes, I'll actually rotate them just a quarter of a turn, and then we'll do them so it basically gets all four sides. Been another 10 minutes, we're just gonna go ahead and rotate these again, and now I'm gonna do them quarters of a turn. Now the reality is I don't know how much you need to turn them because they are inside of these husks, but I like to keep the husks from burning on just one side. There we go. So I've now rotated these 4 different times in 10-minute intervals, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull one of these off. We'll go ahead and check that one out. So I'm gonna put on some gloves just to protect my hands a little bit, but I like to do this while they are still warm. And I'm just gonna reach in and try and pinch off some of this on maybe a third of it, pull it back, and then do the same down the other side. Oh yeah, this definitely looks good. Now I like to take this, twist, and break that husk right off of there. We just want to go ahead and prepare this thing. I like to do this with a little bit of a stick of butter, and boy, this is pretty melty, so should probably be using silverware, but I'm not going to. I'm just essentially going to slide this right along the edge of that. Ooh. There we go. Making a mess, but that's all right. Now we've got our butter down on our corn, and now we're just going to take this and we're going to add in some salt. Now I like to sprinkle this while rolling it, just so I get good coverage all the way around it. And there's a couple things you can do. I'm going to do one end of this in some Tajin. This is a great Mexican corn flavor. It's got kind of a chili lime flavor, really good. I'm going to do the other side of this in a classic Australian item. If you've been to Australia, you know chicken salt is kind of like all the rage. It's been there forever. It's essentially salt mixed with a whole bunch of different seasonings, including a chicken bouillon of sorts. I'm just going to sprinkle this on a little bit. Down in Australia, they love this on French fries. And we bought some because it really is good. That looks amazing. There is no neat way of doing this, so I will have my napkin with me, but let's give this a try. First on that Tajin side. That Tajin is this amazing chili lime. It just really brings the flavor out of most every vegetable. Absolutely delicious. Now I'm gonna go for the chicken salt side. Over here. Yeah, right here.
Hey, do me a favor. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more like it, subscribe to the channel and click on that little bell notification so you get notified of new videos. Thanks.
Man, both are absolutely amazing, mainly just because this corn is so moist, so tender, so juicy, and cooked perfect. As you bite into it, each little chunk just comes right off the cob. Absolutely phenomenal. That's it. What a great side dish, easy to do, especially when they're on sale. Today they were actually at like 35 cents or 30 cents per ear. I've seen them as high as 75 cents an ear. I missed the days of 6 for a quarter. But we'll all be having this with hot dogs tonight for dinner. Bye y'all, safe and happy side dishes.